This orange lipstick is growing on me. I gotta tell you, when I first got it, I wasn't really thrilled with it. Anyway, I don't remember the girl's name, but there was a girl that I saw on YouTube that these lipsticks is supposed to be, it's supposed to, doesn't matter what your skin color is, like it's supposed to change to fit your skin color when you put it on. And the girl that did it, oh God, the girl that did it, I watched the video. She bought like all 9 lipsticks and tried them all on, and there was one that was like a frosty peach, and it looked killer on her. I thought this was it, but I don't know. It's not. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I don't hate it the way I hated it when I first got it. It's kind of growing on me. Benita, when do you see Christopher making a U-turn back into my life? A possible timeline. Okay, possible timeline of when Christopher returns. It's possible, but before the end of this fall. But I would say maybe before the end of the year. It's the percentage is the timing. All right, if I had to go with timing, I would say before the end of the year. Let's say that. Talia, may have a general for tomorrow. Sure. Tomorrow looks good. You have the Magician. You got something that the ability to manifest along with something to celebrate. There could be an earth sign around you that may be of significance, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and you might be walking away from something that no longer works for you. And you could be feeling also a little bit more confident tomorrow. There's confidence and strength around you. Stephanie, why didn't he tell me to go over when he said yes? Wait a second. Why didn't he tell me to go over when he said yes? All right. I don't really understand this question, so I'm just going to throw a couple of cards and see what the cards say. Why didn't he tell me to go over when he said yes? All right. Let's see what the cards say. Okay, so the cards say that he's feeling argumentative. He's showing little respect where he's not putting in enough effort, and there's some sharp energy around the situation. Knight of Cups is in reverse, which also could mean that there's a loss of interest around the situation. And the Five of Wands, there's arguments. Five of Swords and Five of Wands, there's arguments around this situation. Maybe he was afraid of an argument, or he was afraid of a disagreement. Elizabeth, what's going to happen between me and Daniel? Oh, you got happiness coming out. Oh, you got, there's potential here. So happiness comes out around the situation. I don't know what his sign is, but you got an Aries. There's an Aries around you. Could be him, or maybe if he's not an Aries, somebody else. Regardless, you have the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. It also looks like around you and him, you could have a little bit of adventure. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. You may be feeling like you're moving on to greener pastures. I think that there's a lot of potential here. Spicy Pisces. I don't see the question yet. Oh, there we go. Does Benji the Gemini have romantic feelings for me? Okay, let's see. I'm getting a 33% chance, yes. Three of of Cups is in reverse. I don't know if there's a third party around him or there's somebody else around him right now that could be interfering with this situation. Emily, is Amior being genuine with me? More or less, yeah. I think so. T. Yvette, love. Oh, you got a lot of energy around you. And you also have a soulmate connection. A wish, put it out into the universe, and feeling like your life is moving forward. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You got a Taurus here. Balance comes back into your life. And you may be, yeah, you could be doing something that's a lot of fun out of the clear blue. There's ambition and spontaneity around you, and also feeling prepared. Not bad. A little excitement. Priscilla, why is Antonio the Capricorn not texting as much? Okay, why is Antonio the Capricorn not texting as much? He's taking some time actually for some self-care. I don't think he feels much like talking. I think he does need a little bit of a break, or he needs a little bit of space. Ace of Pentacles is in reverse, which would indicate not either not getting a new beginning, or things may be a little bit stuck like this for a minute. Yeah, I think he needs a little bit of space, this guy. Seashell, spirit messages. Oh my goodness, I dropped all the cards. The Queen of Air, independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation. The King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, charismatic, ambitious. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. Seven of Water, a complex decision, the need to do research and stop procrastinating. Anne May, General. You could have a new job opportunity coming in, or a new way to make money coming in. Might be taking some time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, which will do you good. And you have a wish, put it out into the universe. It also looks like got a creative project around you that you may be enjoying or getting a lot out of, and a fire sign may enter that could be significant. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Cancerian, 1111, love. Oh my God, I just dropped the cards again. What is wrong with me? Got clucks. Love. Oh, First thing that comes up around you is the Knight of Cups, which would be a new love enters or a new love interest shows up. Could be a Scorpio. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and you can finally exhale. Your love life is growing and transforming. It also looks like got a Sagittarius coming in and an Aquarius around you, so you might have some choices. You have a wish. Put it out into the universe. Wish when it comes to love. Adriana, how did he feel about me today? Okay. He felt very good with the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children. Felt like there's a new beginning, loving, kind energy around the situation, and also a little bit of adventure. Today was good. Adriana, when could we have our first kiss? Could be soon, like next week. It might not be that. It might not take that long. Rare. When will I hear from the Sag? Sometime this month. Beginning of self-love. It looks like you've got some, you got balance coming back into your love life and feeling a little bit more grounded. Negativity is moving into the past. Although the love cup is run out, you might be feeling like there's no love around, and you may feel like nobody's putting in enough effort. That should change soon. Moving forward, you've got feeling here like the weight of the world is no longer on your shoulders. You have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that could be significant, and your love life will change for the better quickly. And it might not have happened, like we might not be there yet. You might have to give it a little bit of time before this new stuff starts to happen. Shamil Cabral, love. If you've been heartbroken or disappointed in the recent past, it's moving into the past. That and anxiety are moving into the past. You're putting it behind you. You got balance coming in and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. If you're not with anyone right now, water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling like you got some good luck coming in around love. And you're prepared for it. Marcella, is my job planning on calling me back? Yeah, I think they are. Miri, should I leave R alone? I would take a break. Yeah, I would take a little break. And C. Will SC get over what I said to him tonight? Will SC get over what I said to him tonight? Yeah, he'll get over it. Yeah. Ina, love. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to your love life right now. It's not always going to be like that. But it looks like you may be feeling like you got to make a decision around love, and you might be, well, you could decide to either end something if you're with someone right now, or walk away from something that's no longer serving you. That could be what the decision is around. And if you've been feeling burdened by the situation, it's all going to move into the past relatively quickly. You have the Nine of Wands here, so you should be feeling relief soon. Got celebration around an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So there could be some new energy coming in around you if you're not with anyone right now. Ram, is Johan faithful to me? I think so, yeah. Rare, general for the week. 'em. You may be starting a new journey this week. It also looks like life may start to move forward pretty quickly this week. You're heading towards all 10 cups being full, which is a very positive thing. Stepping into your own strength. Should be a powerful week for you. Yeah, you got nice energy around. Like, you can make things happen this week. Lucy, should I keep avoiding CP? %70 chance, yeah. Yeah, I would avoid them for a little bit longer. Nina, general for today. Got choices today. You may be choosing to take time for rest and relaxation, recharging your batteries. It also looks like the world is at your feet, and you have an Aries around that could be of significance today. Nav, love. If you've been feeling recently like love has been disappointing, that should change. Got an earth sign coming in that may be very persistent, and you're going to no longer be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like this person may be sort of financially stable. Not bad. Emily, how do you get over heartbreak? Well, I hate to tell you this. It's really, there's a couple of things that really get you over heartbreak. Number one is time, or somebody else shows up. If somebody else shows up and you're distracted and you move forward with your life pretty quickly, the heartbreak goes away. You know, it's kind of like on the fence between actually being a rebound, where everybody always feels like, oh, the rebound never works. But the truth is that if you do move forward with your life, the heartbreak goes away, because once something new comes in, human beings, our heads turn fast. Like, that's just how we are. Everybody wants to be loved. Everybody seems to forget the hurt and wants to move forward with their life when something is presented to them. Now, if you're in the thick of it, where it's like everything really sucks right now and you just feel like you're never going to get over it, we've all been there. The best thing that I can say, I mean, I know that it sounds like shit, but when you feel like crying, crying really cleanses it and helps to release some of those emotions that are stuck. And also, I feel like physical exercise helps, because we hold in our body the emotions. So inside your body, you're holding the pain of this heartbreak. And when you exercise and move, that helps to release it and break it down, and releases endorphins, which naturally make you feel good. And then there's also things like self-care, going for a massage, like that kind of stuff can help get it out of the body, because it's not just my heart, it's like it's stored in my whole being. You know, it's in my aura, it's in my energy field. People can feel it. Like it's oddly enough, when I first met Avery's dad, first thing I noticed about him was that he must have recently been heartbroken, because he kind of walked like this. And that's like protecting your heart. It's like, nope, I'm okay. Don't come close to my heart. Um, very interesting. But like, I learned all of that kind of stuff learning to teach yoga. Like, we learned about the chakras and how we can become protective, and how protective, self-protective, but also how we can make ourselves small and almost like invisible in certain situations, and very interesting stuff. But the heartbreak goes deeper than just feeling sad. It's in your body, it's in your being, it's in your aura, and it takes some time to get it out. Some people, I mean, I got to tell you that I went through a bad time um, years back, and running was my thing. And running is still my thing, but I've got a lot out of running. And I went back to taking voice lessons, because for me, I felt like, and I tell anybody this, if you have to focus on something that really takes brain power that you can't do on autopilot, like I could run on autopilot, but I really needed to practice, and my brain couldn't be crying over something else if I was focused on my vocal scales. So that's another great way to throw yourself into something that you've always wanted to do, and really devote yourself to it, because that will help to channel the hurt out. I mean, think about it. For me, it was me singing. So, like, the emotions, like, I could put it into the song and get it out. But at the same time, I couldn't focus. My brain had to focus on what I was doing, because I'm not naturally good. I needed the vocal lessons. I'm going to go back to them again. Um, but I think I'm going to do them online this time because of Avery. You know, that was a nice hobby, and I did it for years, but it's expensive. Anyway. But finding something that you really can sink your teeth into will take your mind off of it. Anyway, I hope that helps. Ram, did Johan fall asleep like he said? Okay. I'm not convinced he fell asleep. No. Ram, why did Monica give me inaccurate info? Why did Monica give me inaccurate info? I don't think she was trying to mislead you. I think she was given inaccurate info. She's got the world around her, strength around her, and her decision was to help you. I don't think that she meant to mislead you on purpose. Miri, general. You've got some good luck coming in. The Three of Pentacles would be feeling like a business relationship that's grounded, stable, with deep roots, and it's got long-term possibilities. Could bring in some, you could be bringing in some extra money these days or in the near future. Listen to your intuition. It also looks like you have the love cup full. If you're not with anyone right now, a new love interest could be entering. Things could change for the better for you quickly, and it could be an air sign that comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Ram, general for the week. Nine of Cups, you've got a wish, put it out into the universe. The Judgment card, feeling like you're at the right place at the right time. It also looks like you may be focused on work or a school or whatever it is that you do all day that takes up a lot of time. Putting in a lot of effort is going to earn you a payoff. Either you'll be better compensated when it comes to work, or it also could be that you're earning more respect in the field that you're in or at your job or whatever it is. It also looks like you might have... you may be feeling a little undecided about something. You might have a decision to make, and you may not be ready to make that decision. Looks like a pretty good week. John, what about my career? Listen to your intuition when it comes to your career. The divine is guiding it. So you could stumble across something career-wise with the Judgment card that is like, feels like it's something that's meant to be. Or you could be coming to a crossroads with your career, and you may have to decide which road you're going to take. Listen to your intuition. There is a water sign around your career that's important. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's also going to be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Something creative. You may be doing something very creative work-wise that you really enjoy. Looks like your career is picking up. I'm going to say probably before the end of the year. John, general for the rest of the month. You got some nice stuff happening. You might be walking away from something that you feel no longer serves you. It feels like you're no longer feeling as burdened by the weight of the world, and you're leaving negativity in the past. Moving forward, Wheel of Fortune, you got some good luck coming in. You have a little bit more financial stability coming in. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Looks like you could have a fire sign show up in your life that could be significant. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you have happiness coming in before the end of the month. Not bad. Sepia started drawing, and she's got a lot of talent. I've seen some of her stuff. Excellent. It's such a shame that we stop these things, you know? Like, I think that those kind of outlets are so important. I bought a whole bunch of yarn when AC Moore was going out of business, and I mean, it's like I have a bag full of yarn over there. You would think that I could do something with it. I'm not good, really great at that kind of stuff, but like I see some things that people make. Like I made my nephew when he was born a hat. The hat's okay, But when I got there, like somebody had made all these like really beautiful blankets, and I was like, well, I made this hat, and I was like, my hat. Meanwhile, these blankets had all kinds of beautiful patterns and different colors, and I'm not really great at that kind of stuff, but whatever, I play with it. Ronnie, general for the rest of the week. Rest of the week, not bad. It looks like you're feeling prepared. You're leaving negativity in the past. Got something to celebrate. Things start to move forward quickly. You could hear from somebody you haven't heard from in quite some time. Could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could have some money coming in this week too. Maybe from a side business or something that you're doing on the side. Some kind of side hustle. Not bad. Kira, general for Daniel and I. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Looks like you're going to have choices around this situation, and this connection could be pretty strong. You might feel like you got a long road ahead of you guys. Enjoy it. Things could start to stabilize. Looks like there's success. I'm not seeing a ton of love yet, but it just might not have developed yet. It looks like you may be seeing each other relatively soon. Things look good. It looks like there's potential for more to come. Ronnie, what's the Sagittarius thoughts when he drives by and doesn't see my truck, the old one? You know what? He may be wondering if you moved. And then maybe started a new beginning elsewhere. You know, maybe if he could pick up the telephone. Right? Like, I always tell people, like, driving past somebody's house says nothing. I mean, I remember when my car broke down a couple of months ago, I didn't have it for like a week, maybe even 9 days. And I was home, but my car wasn't here. I mean, you can't drive through this place because it ends. So if you come in here, you take the risk of us, whoever it is, seeing you. But driving, see, he feels like nothing's changing for the better. And I think he may be curious as to whether or not you left or moved. And he wants to know what's going on, which is why he should just pick up the phone. But divine timing. You might catch him. You could catch him driving past. Yeah, he's definitely curious. He should just pick up the telephone, right? Make things easier. Ronnie, what's the Sagittarius? Oh, I did that one. Weekday, general and love. Work in my car. When it comes to work, you've got growth and transformation coming in that should be bringing in money. When it comes to love, listen to your intuition. Current relationship can strengthen if you're not with anyone. There's a Leo coming in. I don't know what the problem is with the car, but it looks like there's unsuccessfulness around it. And there could be a money issue. Yeah, there could be like a money issue around something that I don't know if you need to have something fixed. Or if something was fixed, it wasn't fixed properly and it's going to cause you another issue. I don't know. There's bullshit going on around that car. Listen, this is my 2 cents. Be safe. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust people. Like, if you don't know enough about cars, make sure that you're dealing with somebody that you trust or you bring somebody with you. Because it's very easy to get ripped off. You know, like I almost got ripped off when my car broke down. They give me some kind of crap about having to scrape carbon off the engine. Never heard of this nonsense in my life. And neither did any of the 57 mechanics that I know. So, you got to be very careful. But if something needs to be fixed, get it done. You know what I mean? Even if you have to... you wait or don't use the car until it's done because safety comes first. Joe, what's the future between me and Moa? Okay, what is the future between me and Moa? Well, there is anxiety around this situation, and there's regret, negativity, and also heartbreak around this situation. I would give this situation a little bit of space. I'm not seeing any strong love connections here at this point. I don't know where you guys are in this relationship, but I'm not getting a lot of love, and I'm not getting a commitment right now. So I would say that this, and there's a lot of negativity and heartbreak around it. I would pull your energy back for a bit. 9. Why did my boo Hayden deceive me? Okay. What happened here with Hayden? I don't know what the deceit was about or how bad it was, but this is what's showing here. There's indecision around the situation coming from this person because their feelings have come into question. They don't know if they feel the same, and they may need a little bit of time. If you pull your energy back, you may get, you could get a new beginning. But right now, it's like you might be feeling very hurt by this deceit. They don't know how they're feeling. Something has either changed, or they're not 100% sure of how they feel, and they need a little bit of space. I don't know what the deceit was, but something around the situation is shifting, and they may not have the same feelings, and they may not know how to tell you that. I don't know. I would have a conversation with them about it, and if things don't change, I would pull your energy way back and see if that, because that may fix it. Sometimes that fixes things. Ram, in-depth reading, long-distance relationship gets me anxious. Can I trust Johan, or is he a trickster? Well, long distance is not easy. It's not easy. And that's a decision that you have to make. I don't trust him 100% because of the distance. It's very easy to get sidetracked when somebody else isn't around. And it depends. See, like to me, all right, I had a friend who, she was living with somebody for a couple of years. He decided he wanted to do this school thing, and he had to move out to Colorado for like a year and a half. Moved out to Colorado for a year and a half, and she was questioning at that point, is our relationship going to make it because it's long distance? It was fine. He finished whatever it was. He came back. They lived together. Eventually, they got married. End of story. But it depends on the situation, and the distance is, there is a big distance here, and this is where the relationship is starting. So this is something that you have to decide for yourself if you want to put energy into something that is very, there's a lot of obstacles here. You know what I'm saying? It's like there are big obstacles here, and sometimes, like, when we're in this situation, it's like everything feels so good that we don't want to look at things realistically. But being realistic, do you want to be involved with somebody that you're physically not with? There is no physical relationship. So that's something that you have to decide. I don't like the distance like this as a starting point. If you were together for 20 years and then there was distance, I would say your relationship could get through it. But as a starting point, I think that it's a lot to think about whether or not you want to invest time and energy in a situation that's already starting off with a huge obstacle. Because, relationships are not easy when the person is living in the same town. So let alone when somebody is far away. That being said, I mean, not that it can be impossible. It's just that it's a huge obstacle. So you got to think about whether or not you want to be involved in that, because it would be very easy for you or him to meet somebody else local. I mean, that's just, like to me, the older that I get, and I keep saying this, read the energy of the situation. Like, you don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, the energy of the situation is you're already starting off with a big obstacle. So how could things get, you haven't physically been together. So if you're not physically together, you're already starting behind the eight ball. So that's something to think about. Um, it's hard to say whether or not trusting somebody who you're not physically with. You know what I mean? It's something to think about. And then if you decide that you're okay with the long distance thing, then that's your thing. Then that's fine. I'm the long distance thing doesn't sit right with me. I gotta be honest. The cards are, they're obstacles. That's what shows. Weekday. S is my ex. We have recently followed each other again on Instagram. He hasn't talked to me, but he looks and likes all my posts. Why? What is he getting out of that? She always ignores my... Wait a second. What is he getting out of it because she always ignores my messages? S is my ex. We have recently followed each other again on Instagram. He hasn't talked to me, but he looks and likes all my posts. Why? What is he getting out of it? Well, all right. When people pop up from the past, it's usually because nothing is going on with them right now, and they want to see what their last person was up to. People don't like to be alone. And then people are nosy. Now, this whole social media thing, and I say this every night. It's really bad for relationships, because it's like somebody puts up a picture and then somebody else wants to know what did he think of it, and he liked it. What does that mean? Nothing means anything unless you assign meaning to it. People see a picture, they like it. That's what they do. What is somebody is getting out of it is that they want to know what's going on in your life for a multitude of reasons. See, our brains are computers, so the brain wants to know, why is he doing this, and then draws all kinds of conclusions. Well, maybe it's because he wants to be with me again, or maybe it's because he's nosy, or maybe because he wants to know what I'm doing. The bottom line is that if you want to know what the situation is, you got to ask him. You got to get to the bottom of it. What do you want out of the situation is really the question, not what the other person wants, because you've got to be the one that's directing your life, not being the result of somebody else's decision. So if you guys are following each other because you don't have feelings for each other anymore and you just want to be friends, that's one thing. What happens a lot of times with exes is that one person wants something and the other person doesn't, and then that causes problems. So I would have a conversation about it. It actually looks like you are going to have a conversation about it. Things could move forward, but watch out with the Emperor in reverse. He may be trying to control something, and that there may be a form of manipulation around. Be careful with this. I don't like that. And things could go out of balance, and there's a lot of weakness around the situation. So I say this to everyone, like, be careful with the social media bullshit, because it's bullshit. And people, like, I don't ever go on my page. I don't even know when the last time I posted anything. So if somebody's looking at my shit, like, what are you looking at? And if somebody likes something, I wouldn't even know, because I haven't even been on it. So then that person's going to think, what, that I don't respond to them? I don't respond to anybody. I don't go on it. But like, we have to learn how to communicate, and people were not good with communication, and now we have social media, which has just made things a million times worse, because now it's like, what did he think of this picture, and why is he looking at this, when the truth is that we don't know why people are doing things, and we don't even know that the person that is looking at the picture is the owner of the account. And you know what I mean? Like, one time somebody asked me, a very good friend of mine asked me for my password. So she was looking at things signed in under me. So I could have come up with, you know, people are always like, what did he think of my story? Well, I could have shown up as seeing somebody's story, but I didn't see it. Somebody else was logged in as me. And then there are also a lot of usually women that have their boyfriends or husbands' passwords and look at shit that way. They go in to look at what their boyfriends and husbands are doing. They log in under them. So that's another thing. So that's why I say, like, with social media, stalking wise, there are so many levels of deceit. It's hard to go through everything. You don't know that somebody's actually looking at it just because you're seeing them. Like, somebody could be signed on as me right now and it's my friend and I'm not on. I'm here and she's going through whatever it is that she's going through. So be careful with the social media stuff. If you have a question and you want to discuss something with somebody, I would go right to that person and ask them, what is going on? Why did you reach out to me? What do you want from me? Because then at least you got a shot at getting a clear answer. You might not get a clear answer because they may give you some kind of bullshit. But at least it's trying to keep communication honest. Violent Angel. I don't see it yet. Let me do Anna. How is Christopher feeling towards me today? How is Christopher feeling towards me today? Argumentative. He's got arguments around him. He's also feeling a little bit stuck, like he can't get out of his own way. And he feels a little bit, he's got the devil here. There's some kind of an addiction problem or an earthly pleasure that's around him today, and that's where his focus is. He's actually coming up as very sorry today, or very, I would say sad, like he's not in a great place. I don't know, but he's got the devil is what he's consumed with today. He's not really thinking about anything else. But although there is arguments around, I don't know if you guys had a fight or if you've recently had a fight. What's coming for Christopher and I? Well, there's arguments. There's arguments, and it could be because one or both of you feels like this relationship has not grown, changed, or evolved, and there's a tower moment coming. It also looks like somebody here is being a little bit manipulative with the Emperor in reverse. You had a little bit of rough weather ahead. Yeah. Goddess, reading for tomorrow. Tomorrow, things change for the better quickly. You got some good karma coming in. You also might be feeling very stable tomorrow, and you're going to have some choices. Tomorrow looks like a nice day. Or maybe he'll disappear for good. Angie, does Dom find me attractive? Yeah, he does. Your car broke down a while back and you haven't had it fixed. I would just make sure that you go with somebody that knows what they're talking about. I don't like, it fucking drives me nuts when people get ripped off for a bunch of reasons. And I just don't want to see anybody get ripped off. Adriana, what can I know about love? Things are going to start to move forward for you, and it looks like you're going to get a new beginning. It also looks like you're listening to your intuition. You got the world at your feet, and your love life is moving forward. Slowly but surely, you're going to find yourself at a crossroads where things start to move forward pretty fast. And I feel like it's going to happen relatively soon. Love life is definitely moving forward. Violent. I have not seen the question yet. Did I skip over it? Maybe I didn't get to it yet. Adriana is for general. You've got no longer holding yourself back. Leaving negativity in the past brings in a wish. Out of the clear blue sky, your life seems to move forward. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up, and your life is going to start to move forward. Things are starting to fall into place for you. Hannah, Christopher, and I, what is the outcome in our situation? Well, thing is that in these kinds of situations, I did a video, but I haven't released it yet. I haven't uploaded it yet. You guys have, there's some issues. You're going to have a tower moment, or there's going to be something. There's impatience around the situation. There's sharp energy around the situation. But these kinds of situations, the outcome is up to you, because you know what you got here in this situation. You know what it is. Expecting that things are going to get better or turn around for the better, or all of a sudden magic is going to happen and things are going to be perfect. It's not going to happen. This is the situation, and this is how this is just how it is. If you still want to be in this relationship, that's your choice. If you feel like this is not the relationship for me, it's up to you to walk away and leave it. But being in a situation feeling like I'm waiting for things to get better, or like something is going to change, it's not going to change unless you do something. So it's your choice whether or not you decide to stay in it or you move on to something else. This is what the situation is, and it doesn't look like anything around him is changing. He's not putting in any effort, and there are some arguments and sharp energy around the two of you, and there's a tower moment coming up, which doesn't always have to be it doesn't have to be like a terrible, but it's like the same old thing keeps coming up. So when we find ourselves where time is going by and the same thing keeps happening and nothing seems to be getting better and nothing is moving forward, and I'm still feeling the same way that I felt last week and the month before and the year before, then it's up to you to decide whether or not you still want to be in this. And I get a lot of questions where people are looking for the answer, like magic around the situation isn't going to happen. This is what it is. If you're content with the relationship as it is, then this is what you get. If you want to move on to greener pastures, that's your choice. So it's up to you what you do in this situation. If you decide to stay or you decide to turn your back and walk away. Easy. When will ever hear from Em again? She hasn't contacted me for a while. When will I ever hear? Okay, let's see. Will I ever hear from Em again? I'm sure you will. Yeah, you will. When is it going to happen? It's going to be before the end of the year. Ram, is Johan playing me? I mean, I don't think he's playing you. I don't know what he's saying to you, so I can't say that. But there are arguments coming up around the two of you. But I'm not like I don't know exactly what you expect is going to happen here as far as a relationship with such distance. See, that's the thing. Like, how realistic is it to continue in a relationship with two people so far apart? And what are the promises that he's making? See, you got some arguments coming up around the two of you. And there is a little bit of sharp energy. Like to me, this is just my opinion. It's nothing to do with the cards. If I were looking to be in a relationship with somebody, I would be looking it here for that person. I wouldn't be looking long distance because, like I said before, relationships are difficult, right? Like it can be difficult, especially when we get older and like people are divorced and we've got kids and houses and ex-wives and that kind of bullshit. So now you're talking about two people that have all of this shit and then they don't even live near one another. So what are your expectations from this relationship? See, you got to look at the situation more, and all of us have to, with what do I want from the situation? Not what is this person willing to, you know what I'm like, what is that person going to do? It's like, what do I want? Do I want to be in a relationship with somebody that's not local? Because the answer for me would be no. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that's not local because I don't see the point of it. I don't see the point. If I'm not going to be physically with you and we're not going to be physically together where we can eat dinner and watch TV together and do things together, then for me, I don't understand what the point is because like it doesn't make sense for me. Now, if you're okay with that and there are people that are okay with that, then you can continue with this relationship the way it's going because then the distance doesn't matter. But to me, in order for the relationship to be real, I would need that person here with me. And realistically speaking, how realistic is it for this situation to happen? So think of it like that. Like and then it's your decision. It's not his decision. It doesn't matter what he says to you. It doesn't matter how he feels. It's up to you whether or not you want to continue to pursue it. That's your choice. Because the thing is that with anybody that's at a distance, they can make a whole lot of promises, but they'll never have to prove it because they're not, they're not here. Like they can say a lot of things, but how do you know that it's to me, it's not real unless it's in front of me. But like I said, that's me. Not everybody feels that way. Ronnie, just curious, is he going to give up now? I work crazy hours too, so I doubt that he'll catch me coming home. This may be a good thing, Aries. Is he going to give up now? Well, he's not given up yet. No. No, he feels stuck, but he's not given up. Not yet. Joe, why is negativity around the situation? I hated this lipstick when I first got it. Thank you. But now it's grown on me. This is one of those that it's supposed to match no matter what skin tone you have. It's supposed to kind of adjust. And I saw it on YouTube. A girl she bought like all of them. And she wanted to try them on. And the one that I really liked, on her was like a silvery peachy color. And I thought this was it, but it's not. But it's okay. It's fine. Thank you. All right. Why is there negativity around the situation with Mo? Well, it doesn't look like things move forward the way you want them to, and I'm not seeing a lot of love here. It's like there's a betrayal card here. There's somebody who's not really feeling like they got or getting a lot out of this situation. It also looks like there could be some sharp energy around the situation. I don't know where you are in this relationship, but it doesn't look like I don't have any of the love cards. There's no Ace of Cups. There's no King of Cups. There's no, I'm not showing any love here. And it doesn't look like it's moving forward romantically. So if this is a romantic connection, I would think it's going to stay kind of stuck. That could be the negativity. If one person is looking for things to move forward and the other person doesn't have those intentions, that could be where the negativity comes in. Goddess, if I make fake pay stubs, will it hurt me or help? Oh my God. I don't know what this is in reference to, but I'm going to ask the cards, but just my opinion, and I'm probably wrong because I tend to do the right thing and always get screwed. I don't like lying, especially about shit like that. Let's see. Will it help me? Doesn't look like it helps. I don't know what you're trying to do. But I always kind of go against being deceitful. I don't know. I don't like being deceitful. I don't know. The cards don't suggest that you should do that. Oh, here's Violent Angel. Potential future between me and E. There is potential here. You got potential. You have a wish here around the situation, and you've got a love connection or a love interest. And yeah, things could move forward. You could be moving on to greener pastures. Yeah. There's definitely potential there. Anna, we haven't spoken to each other for a while, and I just wanted to see what's up with him. Okay. Well, I don't think anything has changed for him. No. Treasures within, messages from Spirit. The Five of Earth, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. The Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. The Knight of Air, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, and restless. Sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. But this is nice. I think you're moving into a nice point in your life. Jocelyn's messages from Spirit. Seven of Water, a complex decision, do research, stop procrastinating. The King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. The Seven of Air, plans that need revision. More going on than meets the eye. Poor timing. High vibration, love for the rest of November. You could be moving on here to some greener pastures. Moving on to greener pastures with a new love interest that's got balance around it. Could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. High vibration. What'll happen if I stop talking to Ardish for a month? Goddess. I know, sometimes I think like that too. I'm like, what if I just didn't do the right thing this time? Okay, what'll happen if I stop talking to a Darsh for a month? Um, well, I don't know where you are in your relationship with him, but it looks like not all that much changes. It looks like slow and steady wins the race. There's not a new beginning happening whether you stop talking to him or you don't. So this doesn't get impacted by that. It's like wherever you are, it seems like things are just kind of stagnant. For you, it looks like you're moving on to greener pastures. So if you stop talking to him for a month, you might not want to talk to him anymore. You might kind of feel like you got over it or you got past it. Teresa, general for the rest of November. I'm still single. Okay. Well, you got something to celebrate here. You have a wish. So if you're interested in meeting somebody or moving forward with your love life, you got an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that does have long-term potential. It also looks like it might happen out of the blue, and you could feel like you got some relief, like finally things are starting to move. Four of Cups. This person could be around your life right now when you maybe just haven't noticed them or things haven't moved forward with them yet. It looks like you could get a new beginning when it comes to love. And you also have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And you could have a breakthrough with love when you least expect it with choices. So interesting. You might be like, hey, I'm single now, but you may find yourself a month from now with like several different opportunities. Or before the end of the month. And you may be even feeling a little bit undecided about which direction you want to go in. Got some adventure and spontaneity around you too, so that's not a bad thing. Enjoy that. John, what happens about love and when it happens? Okay, timing around love. Timing around love. You could have something happen before the end of the fall. So, yeah, could happen relatively soon. Let's see what it is. Well, first of all, you have a wish, so put it out into the universe. You got something to celebrate comes in around an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Also looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, and there's an Aquarius coming in as well. So you may be exploring your options. Some relationship is going to have long-term potential. You also got some strength coming in around you, possibly a Leo, and feeling like you've got good luck on your side. You may be coming into a nice point in your love life where you got some options. Mary M. General for this week until Sunday. Could be starting a new journey here. Got some spontaneity coming in. You might be feeling like, hey, I finally made it to the top of the mountain. Could have a fire sign come in that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Person may be around your day-to-day life and you haven't noticed them yet. You also have some good karma coming back to you. High vibration. Will Adarsh realize his mistake? No, he's stuck right now. I don't think he has any idea that he did anything wrong. Or he doesn't think he made a mistake. I have made it through the super chats. So let's cut off the super chats and I will do for the moderators. And while I wait for the moderators, I'll answer for some people that I have not gotten to. How about Sailor Moon? Did Alf already do what MCJ said? Okay. Did Alf really do what MCJ said? I don't think so. No, not yet. Sue, will I reach my goal weight by March? If you focus on it, yeah, you can reach your goal weight by March. Anthony, you see romantic future between the Capricorn chick and me. Yeah, there is potential here. There's potential for a new beginning with passion that has long-term potential. Vicky, the girlfriend's energy around R, is it someone that he works with and is it serious? I don't think it's somebody that he works with. I'm not convinced it's someone that he works with, but it looks like he's been seeing this person for some time and that it's relatively serious at this point. Michael Bolton. My mom used to like him. That's so funny. And yeah, I do get that feeling. Mel, the current energy around the Aries and Kim the Leo. Oh, arguments. A little bit of sharp energy and a little bit of bad karma. Devil's here. Something good's not happening over there. Devil's here. Is Sepia still here? No, maybe she left. I'll do Georgia. How is KJ feeling about me? Sepia maybe left. Well, there could be a new beginning between you and him. Thinks that you're kind, caring, grounded, stable, attractive, down to earth. You have a lot of potential. Things could move forward for you quickly with him. And things may also be grounded. There's grounding energy around that situation. All right, guys, I am going to go. I will be on tomorrow. So the tire pressure light thingy came on in the car. So I have to go and have my tire looked at tomorrow. So I'll be on after that, hopefully. Um, yeah, I have a bunch of different things happening tomorrow. Tomorrow's a weird day, but I'll be on at some point. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you all. Have a great night. Bye-bye.